Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to talk about a simple book from our childhood. Maybe many of us have seen the movie rather than read the book, but few of us have maybe back in school because in some schools the curriculum included this one. Nevertheless, Bristol Terabithia. I read it because I am starting to, appreciate the fact that going back in our childhood to see what we did is a great way to really get back within our internal world. And Bristol Terabithia is this beautiful book which gives you comfort and lessons to embody. And we are following a guy, Chess. And when I read about him, I can see that he's different and he's a misfit in a countryside area where his passion for illustration isn't appreciated, nevertheless regarded with some sort of dignity. And only this one teacher, Miss Edmonds, who truly sees him for who he is and doesn't tell him to stop it, rather encourages it, because she herself is a hippie. So maybe two misfits can understand each other. um Major takeaway, being different isn't wrong. I don't know why the society has claimed it to be, but having uncanny interest and standing out in a crowd in whatever may be small or huge manner isn't wrong. Having different interest, maybe different opinions, like as we grow old, it is easier to remember and keep in touch with the small stuff. So major takeaway this one, and this loneliness of Chess which carried because he had to carry upon these responsibilities, and he did without any remark, without any complaint. This loneliness because no one in his family really understood him, and he had all the other sisters and he didn't had any friend, a true friend. Leslie comes, a savior, because she opens up the world of Terabithia for him, and this world is where they can find comfort in each other's company and I don't know, exist. And Terabithia, I think it's a nice reminder to see how intricate and how beautiful uh, kids are in their vision, and I think we all have that within us. I think we grow up and we just turn up the simple language into fancy words. Fundamentally, they are the same. Um, so I think getting back in roots is really important, and having comforting and simpler messages is nice. It makes life easy and comforting, and you can make sense out of this huge fog which we have when we are growing up as we step into adulthood. Um, Another message is that when it's a spoiler that when Leslie she dies, Chess doesn't become stagnant forever. He creates a solution to a problem rather than just grieving and blaming whatever it caused, because I don't want to name it. He created a solution related to it and started bonding with his younger sisters, and he carried on being the king of Terabithia. It's a message about not being stagnant, creating solutions to the problem which exist and moving forward and through it. And yeah, I think I completed this book within 2 days, and it was a delight to read it. And I'm going back to read simpler books for now because I'm not in mood to read anything heavy these days. Mm, My next read is Wrinkle in Time. I don't know what it holds, but it's again a simpler children's book, and I really want to read it. Because, as I have said in past too, that reading as a hobby needs to, cater to your needs, because reading doesn't has to be some intellectual thing which always needs to, provide you with knowledge in some sense. I don't know, some people view it as that, but for me it isn't, and I don't think that it should be. I want to embody the lessons. I want to see the characters, the character development, the entire arc, and find comfort in it, being and be heard in their voices, in their words, and being seen there. So yeah, I think that's all for today about this book, Terabithia, and I'll see you all in the next video. And until then, take care. Goodbye.